In the heart of the Appalachian wilderness, tucked away in a remote corner of West Virginia, there exists a forgotten trail known to locals as Devil's Fork. It doesn't appear on modern maps anymore, and the few who know about it speak in hushed tones. There's a legend tied to that place, one that says if you hear someone calling your name from the woods, you must never answer. Logan Price, a 29-year-old adventure YouTuber known for exploring America's most haunted locations, had heard about Devil's Fork from a retired park ranger in a bar. "Don't go there," the old man had warned. "You won't come back the same if you come back at all." But to Logan, it was exactly the kind of content that could blow up his channel. A place with a dark history, 13 recorded disappearances and no cell reception. It sounded perfect. He arrived at the edge of the trail just before dusk. His GoPro was rolling. "What's up, everyone? Today I'm diving into one of the creepiest legends in America. They say this trail eats people alive. Let's see if there's any truth to that." The deeper he hiked, the quieter it became. No bird song, no rustling, just the sound of his boots on the dirt path and his own breathing. A rusted, bullet-riddled sign stood half buried in ivy. "Do not enter after dark." He set up camp near what used to be a ranger's watch post, nothing more than a collapsed shack now, eaten by rot and vines. Night came fast in the forest. Logan sat by a fire, speaking to the camera. "It's eerily silent out here. Feels like the woods are watching me." That's when he heard it. His name, whispered from the trees. "Logan." He paused, flashlight scanning the forest. Nothing. He shook his head. Probably just the wind, or his imagination. But the voice came again, softer, closer. "Logan." This time it sounded like his mother's voice. His blood ran cold. She lived in Ohio. There was no way she was here. His phone had no service, but he still tried to call a friend, Maya Ortiz, a paranormal investigator he'd worked with before. By some miracle, the call went through for a few seconds. "Logan?" Her voice crackled. "You're at Devil's Fork?" "Something's weird. I heard." "Listen to me," she interrupted. "If you hear someone calling your name, don't answer. Don't even look. There's something in those woods. It doesn't just mimic sound, it mimics memory." Then the line went dead. Logan sat frozen. The wind had picked up, but the fire suddenly extinguished, without a sound. Not even a hiss. Just gone. Then the voice came again. Only this time it wasn't alone. Dozens of whispers from all directions. "Logan, help me. Logan, I'm cold. Logan, come here." Each voice was someone he knew. His sister, his best friend, even his childhood dog. He staggered back, whispering, "This isn't real." But it wasn't hallucination. He turned his camera light on and sprinted toward the ranger hut. The world around him shifted. Trees that weren't there moments ago blocked his path. The trail had changed. The forest itself was alive. He found the shack again and kicked open the rotten door. Inside, beneath a pile of leaves and mold, was a journal. The name on the first page made his stomach flip: Jacob Black. Jacob had vanished on this trail in 1986. Logan remembered reading about it in a Reddit thread about Appalachian missing persons. He flipped to the final page. "The forest wants you to answer. If you do, it will take your voice, your face, your soul. I saw myself standing in the trees last night, smiling. It wasn't me." Suddenly something slammed against the hut's wall. Then again, and again. Logan turned off the camera light, trying not to breathe. But a whisper came from right outside the shack. His own voice. "Let me in." He screamed and ran blindly through the woods. His flashlight flickered and died. Something brushed his leg, long cold fingers. Then another whisper, close to his ear. "You're mine now." He woke up the next morning at the edge of the trail, disoriented, the sun blinding him. His GoPro was still on. He staggered back to his car and drove for hours without stopping. But when he reviewed the footage weeks later, something was wrong. The last few minutes of the recording, the moment he dropped the camera during his sprint, showed someone picking it up. Not something. Someone who looked exactly like him. The copy stared into the lens, then smiled. Its eyes were pitch black. The screen glitched, then faded to static. Logan disappeared 3 days after uploading that final video. His apartment was untouched. Wallet, phone, keys, all there. The only thing missing was him. A month later, Maya received a package in the mail. No return address. Inside was a USB stick. She plugged it in. A single file. No label. She opened it. The video was blurry at first, but then a face came into focus. It was Logan. Only not him. And then the voice whispered, soft and slow, "Maya, if you made it this far, maybe you're brave enough to hike Devil's Fork alone. But if you hear someone calling your name, don't answer, or you might never come back. Like, if this story gave you chills, comment below, would you survive Devil's Fork? Share this video with someone who loves real American horror. Subscribe for more haunted tales from the darkest corners of the United States, only on Horror Realm UAS.